Welcome to Naked News in Brief, brought to you daily by Naked News. I'm Catherine Curtis.
And I'm Victoria Sinclair. Here's what's making headlines. Shape up or ship out. That's the message to Greece from the rest of Europe. They're threatening to remove the Greeks from the Eurozone altogether. Germany and France have already stated that they'll cut the country's bailout money unless its people vote in favor of the rescue plan agreed upon last week in Brussels. A referendum could trigger a forced bankruptcy and lead to their ejection from the euro.
Reports have surfaced claiming that the US and UK have drawn up plans to attack Iran. This comes in the wake of claims that Iran has enough enriched uranium for 4 nuclear weapons. Meanwhile, Israel has successfully tested a missile capable of striking Iran, a missile which could potentially carry a nuclear warhead.
The campaign for presidential hopeful Herman Cain is accusing staff of fellow hopeful Rick Perry of leaking potentially embarrassing information about Cain. This comes after a third former employee of Cain's claimed he behaved in an inappropriate manner toward her, including sexually suggestive remarks and gestures. But Perry's camp is blaming fellow hopeful Mitt Romney for the smear campaign.
Occupy Wall Street protesters who've claimed what they would consider a victory by shutting down one of the country's busiest shipping ports. On Wednesday, demonstrators engaged in a 5-hour standoff with police, vandalizing businesses, smashing bank windows, and spraying graffiti as they marched through the streets of Oakland. They managed to block operations at the Port of Oakland, temporarily suspending all maritime operations.
Notorious weapons trafficker Victor Bout has been convicted in a New York court on all counts against him. Bout had been standing trial on terrorism-related charges after his 2008 arrest in Bangkok, making an arms deal with DEA informants posing as members of the Colombian revolutionary group FARC. Bout was found guilty of conspiracy to murder American citizens and conspiracy to aid a foreign terrorist organization. He'll face life in prison at his sentencing in February.
The 99% continue to camp out in protest of big business and economic inequality, but the rich just keep getting richer. Yet another CEO is getting a massive payout to more or less relinquish his responsibilities. Eugene Eisenberg of Nabors Industries is set to receive $100 million to drop his current title, but remain chairman of the oil drilling company. And just like that, you're up to date on all the day's news.
Thanks for stopping by. Same time, same place for another round of headlines tomorrow. We'll see you then.